All right, everybody, this is the one that you've been waiting for. We're going to do this in reverse. Do not let go of this video. Do not leave this video if you're like, oh my gosh, it's a sim racing thing. Believe me, if you like racing and drama, watch the end of the video. I'm trying to quit nicotine, so lifesavers. Okay, so all day I was like, how am I going to do this video? Because this is probably the most anticipated video that I have done so far because of everything that happened last night. So we're doing this in reverse because I just logged off immediately after the race and I won't have time. Dirt and I had a great battle at the beginning. Battle side by side for a few laps. I was able to get around her. Get a lead. I got a 2.5 second lead. Coming through 3 and 4 to get the white flag. Caution. And this is where the craziness starts. So we get the green flag. And you see us, we go into turns 1 and 2. Dirt slides up. Does an awesome, I wouldn't even call it really an over-under because there was no tossing around. She goes up high, gets underneath. We go into 3 and 4 side by side. When you race the hood view, you don't have shit for views. I wish they would change that, but it is what it is. You can pan left and right still. So when Dirt goes down there, I thought she was going to go a lot lower. I end up getting into her a little bit.
I race enough the way it is.
Go into 1 and 2. Dirt slides up a little bit. I was expecting her to run the lower line. We get together. She pushes me up. Rowdy Rooster 95, like anybody else would, sees the opening there. He gets it.
I forgot.
The thing that sucks
I forgot to record the
about
race.
This game, one of the things that's not cool is that bubble.
On my channel, but I forgot
you got a bubble a foot off the front, a bubble about a foot off the back.
Pissed me off.
When you're dicing, 2 feet might as well be a mile. So when he comes up,
I might be able to
get that pass. He's got the momentum. He comes up. Sure. The bubbles hit, so it looked like the cars. In the heat of the moment, I mean, I think we could all agree we've all have heat of the moment things. The brain says one thing happened. Reality is a different thing happened. So in the reality, or in my mind, the heat of the moment, I got dumped. He came up, hit me. I hit the wall, and I was pissed. I mean, y'all saw in the stream. I was pissed. Went back and watched it a few times and realized he didn't hit me. It was the bubble. He was clear. Heat of the moment is a son of a bitch. And when you're in these races and you're on that edge, testosterone takes over, and any guy will tell you testosterone is a motherfucker. Testosterone gets more men in trouble than anything else on this planet. And, the testosterone was going. I was pissed. After I watched it 4 or 5 times, I was like, that's a good pass. I can't get mad at him for doing something that I would have done. He reached out to me first, said, hey man, if I got into you, I'm sorry, but on my screen I was clear. After I watched it, I realized, you know what? It was a clean pass. I mean, we've all been there, heat of the moment. That's why I got off of here and didn't say anything stupid. I'm still mad at the situation because, I'm positive the reason that caution came out was because some guy was sitting down in turn 4, and that's why the caution came out. If you don't want to race anymore, disconnect. You ruined a good race. I had a 2.5 second lead. I should have swept the night. It is what it is. Like I said, I hate losing more than I like winning. And I had an awesome 410 race, and I was still pissed off at the end of the night. So it is what it is. Good win, Rooster 95. So let's just get on into this race here. What's going on? Dirt's got a pretty good run going there. As I'm watching her, I'm noticing that she's not running down quite as low as I run. So that's why I hurry up and I got down to that low line. And from right here, it's just I'm working that low. She's working that high. Just making sure I stay out of her line. Don't hit her. She's doing the same for me, and there she gets the launch. This was the fast line right here. I mean, if you don't hit that just perfect, it's like my buddy's lights out said. If you don't hit it just right, it's gonna suck. See that line that I ran right there? That's the line that I thought she was gonna run on that green-white checkered. That's the line, basically, that Rooster 95 ran, except he, all the way to the wall. Here you see I'm still trying to work on her. I don't quite have her cleared, so therefore I'm sticking down the bottom. I don't need to be chopping her nose off or anything. I mean, right now we've clearly kind of think we probably got the dominant car, but nothing is certain. Sorry, y'all, I got this lifesaver. I'm trying to quit nicotine. Kids, don't get hooked on nicotine. It's freaking horrible. So right here, I finally got enough of a lead to where I can somewhat start working on that low line. Like I said at the Lima Land video, I've got great peripheral vision. So even though I can't see her, I could see in the mirror, even as I'm looking straight, I can see that she's ducking down. Last thing I want to do is go down and chop her nose, especially with that tire right there. She hits that tire, her race is done. And I'm not going to do that. So you already see me do something to Stevie Dude up here. You've all heard me say over and over again, always drive lap traffic with respect. And I'm going to call Stevie Dude out on this. If you got leaders coming at you, especially if they're racing close like this, don't hang on their outside. I mean, I'm nothing great to where everybody should be like, oh, well, Rooster said to do this. I'm just a guy out here racing. But don't do what Stevie Dude does here. And I have nothing against Stevie Dude. I'm not like calling him out to be a prick, but I mean, you see how fast I'm catching him here. And I got to hang to his inside, so he's going to have that outside momentum. Dirt's right there on my ass. We all know how fast Dirt is. I mean, she could go flying by at any time. And right there, it's like, dude, I can't mess around with you. I tail whip him a little bit. So I just pull over, let us go. I mean, you can watch my videos of times that I've been lapped, especially in midgets at places, because I suck at midgets. If I'm getting lapped, I just pull over. Just let the leaders go. Just let them go. So here you see constantly just starting to check out. Looked like in 3 and 4, she might have been a little bit quicker. I think it was down here in 1 and 2 where we were actually pulling away. 3 and 4 was pretty even. I tell you what, it was fun. That about made me shit my pants right there. I thought NASCAR was going to hit that and come up. That was going to be bad. But watch the tire. So now the tire's up there. He exited turn 4.
Up by the wall.
And it's going to be up in the entrance of turn 1 here pretty soon. Yeah, but the whole heat of that moment thing, I was pissed. Look, I mean, you could ask my fiance, and that sounds stupid saying you can ask her, but, my fiance would be one of the first ones to tell you. I'm a very unemotional person. I don't get worked up about things. I don't get pissed off. I used to. I've been kicked out of leagues because, not just leagues, but just in life in general. I used to get pissed off and worked up over things, and it's just, things just ain't worth it anymore. So for me to get pissed off like I did, was obvious. I thought something really messed up happened. Just heat of the moment, though, showing that emotion. But it's good to show emotion at times, I mean, there's times at home that I should do it more, and, something I should probably be working on. But if you're not emotional over this stuff, if you're not passionate about it, you're probably not somebody that's winning and very competitive. Us people that run the front, oftentimes you'll hear us get a little passionate, a little emotion in our voices on this stuff. Usually when you watch my races, the stream, I mean, it's laser focused, you know, just running as hard as I possibly can. And I don't talk, I don't show emotion. And, you know, I told Rooster 95 straight up, I'm like, dude, it wasn't your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. And you're going to see it here. I mean, and you got to take it from my perspective of, you know, I just led 20 some laps, however many laps, 2.5 second lead, and all of a sudden, you know, so you got to take that into consideration when you see it. It's going to happen here in just a couple laps, you know, on the green, white, checkered. And coming up the next lap, I think is the first lap we see that car sitting down there on the inside. Yeah, it's going to be right here. I don't know why he didn't get going. I mean, there he's sitting there. He's got time right now. I'm looking at the little thing down there. He's got time now. I mean, he could have went. Here we go, coming out of the corner and caution.
Shit.
All right, so here we go.
Shit.
Yeah, I can't pause this when I do these recordings. I can't pause it. So, I mean, I think I run 1 and 2 really good. I keep it down to the inside, trying to guard that bottom. But you see, Dirt just gets that huge run. And I can't run down to the tires. See there, we make a little bit of contact. That was on me. See, I thought she was going to run down there by the tire, so that's why I ran mid. And see, right there, hit me, drug, and then on there, and whoever that was, the green car, that's my bad. I did not give a fuck at that point. Oh man, I was livid. I mean, I got off of here and I was livid, but it's one of those things where, you know, went back, looked at it and realized, you know, that's why I learned to control my emotion now, because there's been times in the past where I've let it get the best of me and I end up looking like a jackass. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate every one of you watching the videos. Until next time, y'all have yourselves a great day.